What's up, guys? Captain Richard Hijeki, November 3rd, Sunday, November 3rd. And we're here at Oneida Lake sitting at the Godfrey boat launch. Just finished cleaning fish for the customers. They're headed back to PA. We racked up 20 of them today prior to 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you watched yesterday's report, you saw that we had a lot of small fish in the morning, and we came in, customers went back to their house, and I headed out and did a little scouting. Found a nice pot of fish, more or less just scanning around with side imaging and down imaging, just trying to find something, and found a pile of fish in 24, 25 foot of water. So did well there last night, kind of put them to bed, and got out first thing this morning. Boy, was it cold. Everything was frosty. We had the defroster going inside the boat. We were using our planer boards to scrape ice off the windows. It was 29 degrees here in North Bay last night. So went out this morning, was running down to where we fished last night, and had some fish on the sonar. So I slowed down, put some rods out. We hit 4 shorts pretty quick, and we said, you know what, let's pick up rods and get down to where I fished last night. Got down there, and I couldn't get 8 rods in the water till about 8 o'clock. And finally, I think at 8:30, I was able to get all 10 rods in the water. Why do I need to put 10 rods in the water? Because I can. I enjoy running that many rods. Keeps me busy, keeps me thinking. So hands down, today's best baits were flicker minnows, size 9. So I'm gonna give you the program straight up. Furthest rods from the boat, we're pulling perch colored flicker minnows, and I'll grab one. So that's the flicker minnow. It's a size 9. These are on 10-pound monofilament. I was running these back 140, snapping the offshore board on and sending it out. So I had 2 of these on the outside mono on one side, and then just in from there I had my 20-pound braid rods, and just a regular black and silver flicker, and right here, blue, silver, a little bit of orange in the bottom. But those were the two rods that I had on my 20-pound braid rods, which were on the inside. Those were back 80 foot. That side went pretty consistently. The other side, we experimented with a few different baits. We had out some scatter huskies. We had out some bay rat short deeps. They took some fish. Probably the most consistent bait that we had out were the scatter huskies. Basically a husky jerk with a scatter lip on it. This is the regular perch. I also had the glass perch out. So these were both on my 10-pound mono rods. These were back 140 as well on the outside, and just inside of there we ended up switching out the bay rat short deeps, which we were running a back about 110 foot. Switched them out for flicker minnows, size 9, set them back at 80 foot on that side of the boat, and they went as well. Wasn't sure I was going to have much luck pulling Chinook divers. I couldn't get these in until after 8 o'clock. But I ran the number 2s, moved the weight all the way out to the outside, stuck with the same plug that's been really good for us, which is the Toxic Frog. It's a short, shallow bay wrap. Put these out about 35 foot in 25 foot of water. We ended up taking one nice good fish on this, and missed one nice good fish on these Chinook divers in that skinny water. But I didn't have much hope for them. We didn't mark a ton on the screen, but we were catching quite a few fish, and I just think the boat was kind of spooking them out to the side, and that's why the Chinook divers weren't as good. I'm not too experienced when it comes to walleye fishing. I'm just going off of what I've heard from other people, when you get in that skinny water, the boat seems to spook those walleyes out to the side. So the boards were going hot and heavy, so it kind of plays right into that theory. But best water I found today was in that low 20s, 22 to 25, 26 foot of water. Even the spot we stopped on this morning was that same depth range. It was loaded with fish, but those were shorts in that area. Called a buddy in on the water we were fishing. He pulled 23 inches out of there. We had 4 that were 20 inches or better today, and like I mentioned earlier, there was 3 guys on board plus myself, so we had 20 in the live well and called it a day. We were running back to the ramp 5 minutes before 10. So really busy day. It was nice not having to use drop weights. Was able to get the customers involved in rigging the rods since we're just flatlining deep diving stick baits. So that helped me get rods in the water faster. But just ran for the most part an 8-rod spread until I got those 2 Chinooks in to give me 10, and it was all that we could handle for the first few hours. So I feel like my theory yesterday that I came up with was that those deep fish are starting to move into the shallows. We had low 50s, 52, 53 degree water in there, so I'm sure they're just moving in looking for those shad and the perch that they're feeding on. But great day on Oneida Lake. I don't know if I'll be back for the next few weeks. I was planning on going elsewhere to do some walleye fishing, but with the warm temps, I don't know if it's a smart idea. So I may look for a charter here next weekend. So if anybody's available and I don't go across the border to do some walleye fishing, give me a holler this week and we can set something up. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be going there next weekend. But thanks for watching as always, and feel free to share this with your friends, and hopefully I can help you guys put a few extra fish in the boat. I'm basically just giving you my program every time I'm out, whether it's successful or not, and if you guys can duplicate it, that's awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back.